Welcome to Garden Life, the channel for all of your gardening needs. Today, we have another exciting episode for you because we will be picking out some nice plants that you can use for your house planter. Plants around the home make us feel good and relaxed. Some plants even improve the quality of the air indoors. First of all, what is a house planter? A house planter is a container which houses a bed filled with garden soil or a combination of soil and other elements where plants can grow. It is usually bigger than pots because you can put together different plants to create one beautiful piece. Today, we will be exploring what kinds of plants you can put in your planter to make it a beautiful decorative piece. It would be great to select pieces with different textures and sizes. Contrast dark and light hues and combine different patterns. So for our first plant, we are going to use COSTA Farm's FIDDLE fig leaf. The most beautiful leaves, shaped like a violin, are produced by the impressive Statement FIDDLE fig shrub. Its large leaves, which may grow up to 15 inches long and 10 inches wide, can add a touch of the tropics to your house. McFarlane suggests placing your FIDDLE fig leaf plant in front of an open window that receives direct sunlight in order to give it the care and attention it requires. You can place this as the middle piece of your planter. Next, we can use plants with medium to large leaves, and we can put this side by side with the fig leaf. The rooted triangle ficus. Choose the triangle ficus if you're a novice plant parent looking for a gorgeous big leaf plant that doesn't take a lot of maintenance. You can mold the amazing heart-shaped green leaves for your specific areas, which have stunning off-white borders along the edges. They want a typical potting soil blended with regular garden soil, as well as a lot of indirect light. Direct light might be harmful to the leaves, so it's best to keep them close to well-lit locations rather than placing them directly in the sun. Another plant with beautiful leaves is the FOLIAGE PINSTRIPE CALATHEA plant. The CALATHEA plant, an eye-catcher with a reputation for purification, improves the air quality indoors. To preserve and protect its big foliage or leaves, it just needs indirect sunlight. Flowers can be grown indoors, however, they typically don't bloom. Place your CALATHEA in indirect sunlight and make sure the soil is always damp. You can have several of these in your house for your purification, one in your planter and a few more in the corners of your house. The next plant we'll talk about is the FOLIAGE cast iron plant. The cast iron plant, which can grow up to 3 feet tall, would look best in a prominent location in your living room, dining room, or sitting room, and can also be placed in the middle or corners of your planter. Avoid placing it in indirect sunlight and place it somewhere with low to moderate light. It is a resilient, low-maintenance plant that can withstand a variety of environmental factors. You can put it right next to plants that do not grow tall or big leaf plants to create some contrast. Next, we can add Green Promise Farm's HOSTA. The hostas, a native of Northeast Asia, tolerates shade and develops leaves that can range in color from dazzling emerald green to silvery blue. Place your plant in the shaded spot of your home and give it rich organic soil with a pH that is just a little bit acidic. This is a beautiful decorative plant that you can add to your planter. The leaves will develop a variety of colors that will add some life to the room and overall interior that the guests will surely enjoy. The American Plant Exchange Swiss cheese plant. Yes, you got that right. It's a plant that looks like cheese. It would also look great in your planter due to its uniqueness. A low-maintenance plant is what you need for your area while you lead a busy life. The Swiss cheese plant is a climbing shrub with thick, glossy heart leaves that prefer a warm atmosphere and makes a beautiful nook in your home. This plant prefers high humidity and moderate indoor temperatures. How about having indoor plants that look like corn in your planter? When creating a planter, we should consider aesthetics and the survival of the plant. That is why low-maintenance plants are preferred to be included in your planter. The maize plant or HIRTZ house corn plant, one of the most popular indoor plants, which has been a favorite of Europeans since the middle of the 19th century and of Americans since the early 20th century, are for those small apartments or confined spaces because of its tall and narrow structure, which may grow up to 6 feet tall in containers. This houseplant grows well in the total shade of the sun and needs very little water, which keeps the leaves from becoming yellow. Now that you're familiar with the different kinds of plants that you can add to your planter, can you let us know in the comment section which ones do you like best and which ones do you already have? Do you plan to start your own planter too? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content on gardening. Share this video if you liked it and click the notification bell so that you are on the loop for our next videos. Again, this is Garden Life, the channel for all of your gardening needs. Until next time, folks!